Hello and welcome to the Property Show. 60 minutes of all that's real estate news, views and hot properties for investment. That's what we get you. Let me tell you what's on the menu today. Great home options in Navi Mumbai. Budget a crore plus. That's where we'll get you. Smart 3 BHK apartments in Kolkata and Bangalore in a budget of under 70 lakh rupees. That's also on the show today. We'll also take you to luxurious skyscrapers which are used as a marketing tool by realtors. But how safe are these high rises? That's in a special report. And if you're young, raring to go, want to make it big in the business of real estate, we get you expert views on how to get started, where are the opportunities. Let's get to the big developments of the week from the world of real estate in all that's happened in the country over the last week.
Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav seems to have finally given the green signal to the opening of the much-awaited Yamuna Expressway. According to reports, the expressway is likely to be thrown open to the public in the first week of August. While the state government is yet to go public with the toll rates of all categories of vehicles, but according to sources, the toll for a car at every plaza could be 50 rupees. The developer JP has also tied up with Indian Oil Corporation to set up fuel stations along the expressway. The Haryana government has introduced a new land pooling scheme to make the landowner farmers partners in the process of planned development of residential and industrial infrastructure. The scheme provides an option to the landowner farmers to get developed land in return for their acquired land. The land pooling scheme paves the way for a landowner to get a 1,000 square yard residential plot and one commercial plot of 100 square yards for each 1 acre of land acquired by the government for development of residential sectors by Haryana Urban Development Authority. In a bid to curb civic problems arising from residential areas being developed near Mumbai's dumping grounds, Maharashtra's Urban Development Ministry has said the state would soon frame a law to legally disallow residential areas around any dumping grounds developed in future. Mumbai's new development plan, set to be put in place from 2014, will have designated dumping zones and will assign protective buffer zones between residential areas and boundaries of dumping grounds. Mumbai-based builder Vadva Group has entered into an agreement with local developer Deserve Exim to acquire a slum rehabilitation project spread over 13.5 acres in Chembur. The project, with total estimated saleable space of over 8 lakh square feet, has revenue potentially of nearly 900 crores. The 13.5 acre plot is part of a larger targeted project spread over 40 acres. However, Vadva has so far entered into development pact for only first phase and has yet to decide on participating in the entire 40 acre project. Under the joint development pact, Vadva Group will get 60% revenue of the project while the rest will go to partner Deserve Exim. The Burj Khalifa, which is the world's tallest tower, seems to be a preferred investment among Indians. According to reports, Indians own over 100 out of the 900 apartments in Dubai's 828-meter tall skyscraper. Well-known names like actor Shilpa Shetty, South actor Mohanlal are some of those who have made Burj Khalifa their address. In fact, reports also claim that Indians are number one when it comes to buying property in Dubai. Global conglomerate the Hinduja Group, that operates in sectors such as oil and gas, auto, power, IT, is now all set to foray into the Indian real estate sector with an investment of up to $15 billion. The group has acquired a land bank of over 3,500 acres in metros such as Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad and Bangalore for development of integrated residential and commercial townships, SEZs with hospitality, healthcare and related facilities. These projects will involve an investment of $10 billion to $15 billion over the next 5 years, according to Group Chairman SP Hinduja. 5 years after the Mayawati government rejected the Anil Dhirubhai Ambani Group's proposal to set up a multi-product SEZ in Noida, the Akhilesh Yadav government has reached an out-of-court settlement with the group. About 2,500 acres of land had been notified in 2006 for the project, against which Reliance had deposited security money of Rs 1,200 crore. The land was given to Reliance on first-come, first-served basis by the Mulayam Singh government, which was later objected by Mayawati when she came to power. The present UP government has now returned ADA Group's 1,200 crore bank guarantee. Ratings agency Fitch has said the Indian infrastructure industry faces a negative outlook on account of increase in macroeconomic challenges and sector-specific stresses. In its recent report, Fitch stated that it expects the rating of project companies to remain under pressure from equity capital constraints, high interest rates, slowing GDP growth, currency depreciation and execution delays. Fitch also claims that developers may be forced to selectively support projects with a long-term economic value, in contrast to their earlier strategy of preserving bank relationships by propping up projects. Cement demand in India is expected to grow by 7.5% in the current fiscal. According to economic think tank Centre for Monitoring Indian Economy, With the onset of rains, the demand for cement is likely to weaken in the next few months. However, construction activity is likely to gain pace once the monsoon ends, leading to higher demand. The think tank expects cement dispatches to reach 240.11 million tons in 2012-2013, which is 7.5% higher than the previous year. It also states that prices, which were rising continuously for the past 8 months, have started easing. At recent investors meet, Kerala Chief Minister Oman Chandi attempted to woo the country's top IT players, assuring them that the labour issues in the state were a thing of the past. Kerala presently is a Tier 2 destination for the IT sector, but in the next 2 to 3 years it is expected to be the first choice for IT players once they decide to venture out of Bangalore. IT players who attended the investors meet said the biggest challenge was to attract talent in the state, and even if they bring in the demand, they worry whether Kerala government will be able to meet the supply.
Alright, so a lot of consumer-related news and of course what's happening in industry, infrastructure and real estate. But let's get to doing what we like doing best. That's helping out our viewers. We've got Vijay Woor on the phone line with us. Actually, this is an email. Vijay writes in. He says, my budget is 60 to 70 lakh rupees. I'm interested in a 3-bedroom apartment in Hennur Main Road crossing in Bangalore. If there are no suitable offerings, the outer ring road up to Hebel flyover can also be considered. Want to move into the apartment in early 2014 or late 2013. I would like to know also though, what would the appreciation be in 5 to 10 years in these two chosen locations? So, Hennur Road, otherwise he is willing to also step out a little bit.
Well, we managed to get projects in Hennur Road and Nagavara, which is right next to Hennur Road. So you don't need to go anywhere else. Also, that there are enough projects getting completed before 2013 and 14. So that's also not you had a concern that you needed to move into the apartment before 2013 to 2014. So that also is taken care of. The Hennur Road stretch is very spacious now, not too crowded, and a lot of developments coming up over there, and connectivity is also going to reach to the international airport and the outer ring road. There's proximity to IT parks, connectivity, a lot of money is being pumped up into development and infrastructure over here, so we would definitely recommend this area, and a lot of greenery also in Hennur Road as well. Coming back to key data points, Hennur Road has about 13 projects, Nagavara 5. This is with respect to your budget of 60 to 70 lakhs of projects getting completed by 2014. You have total supply of 1,343 units in Hennur Road and Nagavara 533 units. Inventory overhang in Hennur is 14 months, Nagavara is 17 months. This is the mid segment. Hennur Road weighted average price 3477 rupees a square feet, Nagavara 3733 rupees a square feet. Price appreciation trends 22% over the last 2 years in Hennur Road, translating to about 11% on an annualized basis. Nagavara 30%, so 14% compounded annualized return. If you look at the recommended projects from our side, Mantri Astra by Mantri Developers just off Hennur Road, 5,200 rupees a square feet is the price. It got ready in 2011, so you can move in right away. It's available from the resale market. Plama Heights by Plama Developers in Hennur Road, 4,700 rupees a square feet, getting ready in 2013. Available from the developer, price is 4,700 rupees a square feet. Abode by Walmark, Nagavara, 4,050 rupees a square feet, getting ready in 2012. Available from the developer.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.